Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel Car Update, where we bring you everything Mitsubishi out of the history, the future, and every model in between. Today, we're diving deep into the 2025 Mitsubishi lineup. Whether you're a hardcore fan, a car enthusiast, or someone just looking for a reliable new ride, you're going to want to hear what Mitsubishi has planned for this year. The brand has made some strategic moves in 2025, as some expected, some surprising, but all are worth discussing. Let's start with what most people are excited about: the new lineup changes. 2025 brings a more refined, cleaner approach to Mitsubishi's design philosophy. Across the board, you'll notice tighter lines, more aerodynamic curves, and a greater focus on fuel efficiency and electrification. If you've followed Mitsubishi over the years, you know they've traditionally been a brand that balances ruggedness and practicality, and this year, they're finally bridging that with modern tech and eco-consciousness. Let's take a look at the 2025 Outlander, arguably the crown jewel of Mitsubishi's current offerings. Mitsubishi has refined the Outlander significantly this year. It still rides on the same platform shared with the Nissan Rogue, but this year's model feels more distinct than ever. The front fascia is sharper, with sleeker LED lighting and a more aggressive grille. It looks less like a shared platform SUV and more like a flagship, and that's exactly what Mitsubishi wanted. Under the hood, the Outlander retains the same 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, delivering around 181 horsepower, paired with a continuously variable transmission. It's not a huge change in performance, but where it stands out is the hybrid and plug-in hybrid variants. The 2025 Outlander PHEV has gotten a small battery upgrade, now offering just over 40 miles of all-electric range. That makes it a serious contender for urban commuters who want electric during the week and gas-powered flexibility on weekends. Mitsubishi has also slightly revised the software that manages energy regeneration, making the driving experience smoother and more intuitive. Inside, the 2025 Outlander sees some quality-of-life improvements. The infotainment system now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Mitsubishi has integrated a new voice assistant feature for hands-free commands. The top trims now offer massaging front seats, a new 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, and improved cabin insulation. Ride quality is noticeably better, thanks to reworked suspension tuning, and the steering feels more responsive compared to the 2024 version. Now, let's move on to the Eclipse Cross. This is a model that's often debated among fans, as some love it, some think it strays too far from the Eclipse legacy, but Mitsubishi is sticking with it, and for 2025, they've given it a much-needed facelift. The biggest changes come to the front and rear styling. The front headlights are slimmer, more futuristic, and give off a vibe closer to the Outlander. Mitsubishi has also changed the rear design, finally removing the controversial split rear window. Under the hood, the Eclipse Cross remains with the 1.5-liter turbocharged engine. However, tuning has improved, and there's now a mild hybrid system added on higher trims. It doesn't dramatically boost performance, but it does improve fuel economy, especially in city driving. The engine now feels a little more responsive, and turbo lag has been slightly reduced. On the inside, the Eclipse Cross gets a tech refresh. A new 10.8-inch infotainment screen replaces the older system, and Mitsubishi has finally ditched the touchpad controller in favor of direct touch screen control. Materials across the cabin feel more upscale, with soft touch surfaces and new trim accents. For the price, the Eclipse Cross offers good value, especially if you're looking for something different in a crowded compact SUV market. Now let's talk about the Mirage. Yes, it's still here in 2025. While many automakers have dropped their small cars, Mitsubishi is holding onto the Mirage, and it's gotten a small update. It's still one of the most affordable cars in the US and globally, and that's kind of its superpower. In 2025, Mitsubishi has made minor exterior updates, same mostly with the grille and lighting, but the real focus is on fuel economy. The Mirage now features an updated 1.2-liter 3-cylinder engine that's been fine-tuned for better emissions and slightly better power delivery. Don't expect anything sporty, we're still talking around 78 horsepower, but what you do get is nearly 44 miles per gallon on the highway. In a time when fuel prices fluctuate unpredictably, the Mirage remains a very practical choice for people who need reliable, low-cost transportation. Tech-wise, there's now standard wireless phone connectivity, a better sound system, and improved driver assistance features. Lane departure warning and automatic emergency braking are now standard even on the base trim, making it safer than you might expect at this price point. Let's move up a size and talk about the Outlander Sport, known in some markets as the ASX or RAV4. The 2025 model sees a significant interior redesign. The biggest change is that Mitsubishi has restructured the dashboard layout, adding a new floating infotainment screen and a more modern center console. The exterior has minor tweaks, mostly to the bumper and lighting design, but overall the silhouette remains similar. Performance-wise, the Outlander Sport still uses the 2.0-liter and optional 2.4-liter engines, but they're refined for better thermal efficiency. Mitsubishi has also added better sound insulation and improved ride comfort by tweaking the suspension damping. It's a quiet, composed crossover, though some might find its engine choices a little underwhelming. Still, for its price point, it offers great reliability and now feels a bit more upscale inside. Now on to what's probably the most exciting development: Mitsubishi's renewed push into electric vehicles. For 2025, Mitsubishi has launched the all-new AirTrack EV, currently available in select global markets and expected to expand to North America either late this year or early next. The AirTrack EV is a compact SUV that rides on a dedicated EV platform co-developed with partners from the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi alliance. It features a single electric motor pushing out around 200 horsepower and a battery that offers over 300 miles of range on the Chinese CLTC cycle A, which likely translates to around 250 to 270 miles in the US EPA cycle. The AirTrack feels like Mitsubishi's most serious step into the EV world since the i-MiEV, which, let's be honest, was ahead of its time but far from a hit. The AirTrack, on the other hand, feels modern and competitive. The cabin features a fully digital dashboard, recycled and sustainable materials, and a surprisingly high-end layout. Fast charging gets you from 20% to 80% in under 30 minutes. And Mitsubishi promises over-the-air updates that will improve performance and features over time. Mitsubishi is also preparing to launch 2 new electrified vehicles by the end of 2025, a mid-size electric crossover and a plug-in hybrid sedan. Both are expected to share platforms with Renault and Nissan counterparts but will feature distinct Mitsubishi styling and tuning. These are aimed squarely at markets where electrification incentives are strong, and Mitsubishi's goal is to have 50% of its global sales be electrified by 2030. Another notable update is Mitsubishi's approach to sustainability in manufacturing. For 2025, all Mitsubishi plants in Japan have switched to 100% renewable electricity. That's a big step, and Mitsubishi says it's just the beginning. They've also committed to using more sustainable materials in their interiors, things like plant-based synthetic leathers, recycled plastics, and eco-friendly dyes. Now, for those asking about performance cars, there's still no Lancer Evolution comeback. And yes, we're all a little disappointed, but Mitsubishi has hinted that they are exploring opportunities in the sporty compact segment. Rumors suggest a collaboration with Nissan's engineering teams might eventually produce a high-performance hybrid sedan. Nothing is confirmed, but it's on the radar. In terms of safety, Mitsubishi continues to expand its Mi Pilot Assist system. For 2025, this driver assistance suite has improved lane centering, better adaptive cruise control calibration, and new traffic jam assist functionality. While it's not quite at the level of Tesla's Autopilot or GM's Super Cruise, it's definitely a big leap for Mitsubishi. More models now offer it standard or as an affordable upgrade. Before we wrap up, Let's talk about Mitsubishi's strategy moving forward. The company is clearly leaning into its alliance with Nissan and Renault, focusing on electrification, shared platforms, and improved quality across the board. They're also targeting underserved segments like subcompacts and affordable plug-in hybrids where many rivals have exited. Mitsubishi's global sales have started to rebound, and the brand has gained momentum in Southeast Asia and Latin America. In the US, they're carving out a niche as a value brand with reliable, well-equipped vehicles. They may not have the flashiest tech or the boldest designs, but Mitsubishi knows its audience, and in 2025, they're delivering exactly what that audience wants: dependable, affordable, and increasingly electrified vehicles. And that's where we'll leave it for today. If you're thinking about buying a Mitsubishi in 2025, there's never been a better time to consider one. The Outlander FEV continues to be one of the best plug-in SUVs on the market. The Eclipse Cross is better than ever. The Mirage is still unbeatable for budget buyers. And with EVs like the Airtrick on the horizon, Mitsubishi is finally positioning itself for the future. Let us know in the comments which model you're most excited about, or if there's a feature you think Mitsubishi needs to focus on next. We'll be bringing you first looks, comparisons, and deep dives into every 2025 Model A, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you'd like this adapted for a voice over tone, translated, or modified with visuals or timestamps.